The rise of generative AI that creates text, that creates images, that creates music, has challenged this notion and introduced a powerful new tool. Historically, much time went to execution. The writer painstakingly crafting sentences, the illustrator drawing and coloring, the musician experimenting with chord progressions. These acts are central but take time in iteration and production. AI now accelerates execution and iteration. A novelist can use AI to brainstorm plot points, develop character backstories, generate descriptive passages in the style of a particular author. A concept artist can generate hundreds of visual ideas for a new video game character in an afternoon. A musician can use AI to generate a bass line, generate a drum pattern. The AI becomes a tireless, infinitely skilled assistant executing ideas at lightning speed. The workflow shifts. Professionals move from sole creator to director, curator, visionary. The core value is no longer just technical production skill. Value now lies in the artist's unique taste, vision, ability to guide AI tools. The most important creative skill becomes prompt crafting, asking the right questions, giving the right instructions. Creative pros will spend less time on the blank page and more time refining, selecting, synthesizing. Expertise will be shown in curating the best 1% of AI output, combining AI-generated elements into a cohesive whole, adding the final human touch of emotion and intent. The designer becomes an art director. The writer becomes an editor-in-chief of their own AI writing team. The musician becomes a producer. Technology generates possibilities, but the human provides the purpose, the story, the soul. Section 4. Healthcare's Next Chapter, From Practitioner to Healer. The field of healthcare is defined by a deep responsibility for human well-being, yet much of a clinician's day is consumed by tasks that are far removed from direct patient interaction. Doctors and nurses spend a substantial portion of their time on administrative burdens, meticulously documenting patient encounters in electronic health records, sifting through vast patient histories for relevant information, staying abreast of the latest flood of medical research. Furthermore, the diagnostic process itself, analyzing medical images, lab results, and symptom patterns. These tasks are critical, but they are also a major source of burnout and a barrier to patient-centered care. AI is poised to serve as a powerful cognitive assistant, absorbing much of this diagnostic and administrative load. Imagine an AI system that listens to a patient-doctor conversation and automatically transcribes and summarizes the encounter into a structured clinical note, ready for the doctor's review. Another AI tool could analyze a patient's chest X-ray and instantly flag suspicious nodules, highlighting them for the radiologist's attention. A third system could cross-reference a patient's symptoms and genetic profile against millions of medical journals to suggest a differential diagnosis, complete with confidence scores and supporting evidence. The AI's role is to synthesize data and recognize patterns at a superhuman scale. This augmentation does not make the clinician obsolete. It fundamentally reorients their role back towards the patient. With the burden of data entry and routine analysis lifted, the doctor or nurse is freed from the computer screen. They can spend more time making eye contact, listening actively to the patient's story, and engaging in shared decision-making. The final diagnostic and treatment decisions still rest entirely with the human expert, who must integrate the AI's data-driven suggestions with their own clinical judgment and experience, and, crucially, their understanding of the patient's personal values and life circumstances. The healthcare professional's role transforms from being a brilliant but overwhelmed practitioner to being a more focused and empathetic healer. Their expertise is elevated from pure scientific analysis to the art of care. They can devote more energy to complex patient counseling, managing chronic diseases, and coordinating care with other specialists. The technology handles the immense complexity of medical data, allowing the human to focus on the equally complex reality of the person in their care. In this future, AI manages the charts and the scans, freeing the clinician to manage the healing. Section 5. Education Reimagined. From instructor to experience architect. The traditional model of education, largely unchanged for over a century, has been built around a one-to-many broadcast of information. A teacher stands before a diverse group of students and delivers a standardized curriculum at a single pace. This approach inevitably leaves some students behind while failing to challenge others. A teacher's day is also filled with a mountain of repetitive, non-instructional tasks, grading piles of homework and tests, creating worksheets, managing administrative paperwork, searching for supplemental resources. These tasks consume valuable time that could be spent providing individualized attention and mentorship to students. Artificial intelligence offers a path toward a more personalized and efficient educational model. Imagine a classroom where every student has access to an AI-powered personal tutor. This tutor can adapt to each student's individual learning style and pace, offering customized explanations, generating an endless supply of practice problems, providing instant feedback. The AI can grade routine assignments automatically, providing both the student and the teacher with a real-time dashboard that highlights areas of mastery and points of struggle. It can act as a tireless teaching assistant, handling the mechanics of content delivery and basic assessment for the entire class simultaneously. This frees the human teacher to evolve from being the primary instructor, the sage on the stage, to becoming a learning experience architect and a facilitator of deeper understanding. With the AI handling personalized content delivery, the teacher's role shifts to designing the overall learning journey. They curate the curriculum, design collaborative projects that foster critical thinking and creativity, create a supportive and engaging classroom environment. They are no longer just delivering information. They are orchestrating a rich ecosystem of learning tools and human interactions. Their focus moves from lecturing to leading. In this new role, the teacher's most human skills become their most valuable assets. They spend their time moving through the classroom, acting as a guide on the side, providing one-on-one coaching to a student who is struggling, challenging a high-achieving student with more advanced problems, facilitating group discussions. They focus on teaching the skills that AI cannot: curiosity, resilience, collaboration, ethical reasoning. The AI manages the knowledge transfer, while the teacher focuses on developing the whole person. Their role becomes less about information distribution and more about inspiration, mentorship, and building authentic human connections, right? Section 6. Management in the AI era. From taskmaster to talent champion. The role of a manager has traditionally involved a heavy dose of coordination and control. Managers are responsible for assigning tasks, monitoring progress, allocating resources, ensuring projects stay on schedule and within budget. Much of their time is spent in status update meetings, chasing down information, creating project plans, generating performance reports. These functions organize work, but they often position the manager as a taskmaster, focused more on execution than on people. AI-powered management tools are beginning to automate many of these coordination tasks. AI can automatically assign tasks based on availability and skills. It can predict project delays before they happen, and it can generate real-time status reports without requiring a single meeting. AI can analyze communication patterns to find bottlenecks or information silos. It can help with scheduling and with resource allocation, finding the optimal plan based on constraints. The AI becomes a digital project manager, handling logistical overhead and providing data-driven insights. This automation lets the manager evolve from taskmaster into talent champion. With less time spent tracking work, they can invest more time in people. The role shifts from oversight to empowerment. Managers set a clear vision and strategic direction for the team. Then focus on coaching, mentoring, removing obstacles so people can do their best work. They identify and nurture talent, they match people with growth assignments, and they foster psychological safety and innovation. The most effective manager in the AI era is defined by emotional intelligence, more one-on-one coaching sessions, fewer status report meetings. Key skills include active listening, giving constructive feedback, resolving interpersonal conflicts, inspiring their team with a sense of purpose. They use AI data not to micromanage, but to have more informed and productive coaching conversations. Their value is measured not by tracking tasks, but by how effectively they develop people and create conditions for their team to thrive. Less about managing projects, more about leading people, helping others grow. As artificial intelligence automates specific tasks, it simultaneously creates the need for entirely new roles. These jobs are not science fiction. They are emerging today at the intersection of human expertise and machine capability. They are built around managing, guiding, and improving the AI systems that are becoming integral to our workflows. One of the most prominent new roles is the AI trainer, or human-in-the-loop specialist. These professionals teach and refine AI models. They provide the critical feedback that helps an AI learn, correcting mistakes, flagging biased outputs, and giving high-quality examples. This role requires deep domain knowledge. Experts teach nuances in fields like legal analysis, medical imaging, customer service. Another crucial emerging role is the prompt engineer, or AI interaction designer. Prompt quality drives AI output. Prompt engineers craft effective prompts, understand model architecture, use precise language, and structure requests for creative, accurate, useful results. The role is part creative wordsmith, part programmer, part psychologist, translating human intent into machine instructions. They are the communicators between human and artificial minds. As AI becomes more powerful and autonomous, oversight and accountability create roles like the AI ethics auditor. Ethics auditors ensure systems are fair, transparent, aligned with human values. They test for hidden biases, assess social consequences, and build governance frameworks. This role blends technology, law, philosophy, and social science. They are the conscience of the algorithmic age, asking hard questions about fairness and impact. Finally, roles focused on the human side will rise, like the AI implementation strategist and the resilience coach. The strategist integrates AI into workflows technically and culturally. They design training programs, manage change, and redefine roles for human-machine collaboration. The resilience coach works with individuals, helping with career transitions, identifying skills to develop, and building psychological fortitude for an evolving work environment. These roles focus on translating technological potential into human progress and well-being. They are the guides for the new landscape of work. The emergence of these new roles points toward a new set of fundamental skills. These will be essential for professional success in the AI era, not narrow technical competencies that become obsolete with the next update. Durable, human-centric abilities AI cannot easily replicate. The first and most important, advanced critical thinking. AI provides the first draft of a report. AI provides the initial data analysis. AI offers a list of potential solutions. Humans shift to evaluation, question assumptions, spot faulty logic, identify hidden biases in data, distinguish correlation from causation, engage with AI as a skeptical, intelligent partner. Second core skill, systems thinking. See the bigger picture and interactions across a system. AI might optimize one specific task, but think about effects on the workflow, effects on the team, effects on the business. Design and improve human-machine collaboration. Be an architect of workflows, not just a participant. If we automate this part, what new bottlenecks emerge downstream? How can we combine 3 different AI tools to create a new capability? Third skill, high-level emotional intelligence and complex communication. As AI handles analytical tasks, relational skills skyrocket in value. Empathize with customers, Collaborate with diverse teams. Mentor junior colleagues. Negotiate